as already Deepu had told, this session, learning disability, it was already done by Dr. Ramya, and she had done a fine session. So I am not going into the details of the pathology and that symptoms of learning disability. And I am here to present the homeopathic approach. In the present scenario, we know that many parents are aware of this type of learning disability, and many are approaching it with as our clinic, whether there is any homeopathic management for learning disability. Because in allopathic field, many are treating with the psychiatric remedies and such. So, is there any scope homeopathic medicine and the management in this learning disability? That session we can look into. First of all, what is learning disability? In 1980, National Joint Committee for Learning Disability put forward a wonderful definition for learning disability. That is, learning disability means it is a heterogeneous group of disorder manifested by significant difficulties in acquisition and use of listening, speaking, reading, writing, reasoning, or mathematical abilities. It is important that all these points are included in learning disability. That is, listening, speaking, reading, writing, reasoning, or mathematical abilities. Any problem in these all fields can lead to learning disability, and it is due to the specific brain damage or any brain abnormalities that cause these type of disorders. Then about the various causes or various types of learning disability. Out of the patients that approaches us, the specific learning disability, there are only 47% persons have a specific learning disability. That the specific learning disabilities are due to the disorders that affect brain's ability to receive and process information. And it is specific to intrinsic or specific to each individual. All other type of disability, that is speech and language disability, severely emotional disturbed, that can cause to disability, mentally retarded, visual impaired, hearing impaired, orthopedic impaired, is these all we can correct up to an extent. That is sensory deficit, it all can be corrected. Specific learning disabilities are very difficult to manage with medicines alone, and there must be remedial measures, remedial teaching, all and accessory management that can deal specific learning disability. And that's a type of specific learning disability, they are only 47%. And we can look into the possible causes of learning disability. The causes are important because for the selection of medicine, that is especially anti-miasmatic medicine, we have to look into the causes of learning disability. Genetic influence, there is a predominance of genetic influence in learning disability, and it can find that learning disability run in families. And here we can give the importance of miasmatic treatment, that syphilitic miasm is much more contribute to the genetic influences. Then other causes include causes that occur before birth, that is fetal alcohol syndrome, excessive drug use or alcohol use in mothers. Then there are various causes during the birth, that is premature birth, brain trauma, then epilepsy, it can cause lead to learning disability. Then causes occurring after birth, that is malnutrition, diabetes, etc. There are various other causes that also contribute to learning disability. They include severe poisoning, lead poisoning, arsenic poisoning, then other insecticide, pesticidal poisoning, etc. Then food and diet plays an important role in the accessory management of learning disability that we will discuss in later. Then socio-economic factors and emotional factors, and these factors too have a miasmatic influence, that is environmental, emotional factors, these all belong to psoric miasm. So we have to take the history, and the etiology is very important in dealing with the learning disability. In other causes include familial discrepancy, that is diverse families, single parenting, conflict between father and mother. Such type of learning causes may also lead to learning disability. Deepu, hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. The slide is still the same. Okay.
Okay, okay. Am I fast?
No, no, it is the correct space. Correct space. It's okay.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Then another important factor that we find in this type of students is handedness. A handedness means the tendency to use either the right or left hand more naturally than the other. We all know that the handedness of a person, it is due to the dominance of the right or left hemisphere. But in some cases, when we take the history, I have met with one or two cases that the parents or the teachers make the children change the handedness, handed dominance. That is left hand, if the child is used, they feel some complexity in parents and they try to change it to right and such as. Such cases, there is a natural suppression of the child and it may lead to learning disability. And there is only a single remedy in our repertoire that can help in this type of learning disability that caused by the handedness difference, and that is Staphysagria. And I have got result from giving Staphysagria 1 in 2 cases for this type of learning disability. So in case in history taking also, we have to ask the handedness of the child. Then just about the type of learning disability, mainly there are 4 types of learning disability, that is dyslexia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, dyspraxia. Dyslexia means a language and a reading disability. Dyscalculia means all problems that deal with arithmetic and maths concept, that is addition, subtraction, they can't do with these mathematical problems. Then dysgraphia. Dysgraphia means writing disorder. And dyspraxia. Dyspraxia means the problems with fine motor coordination, fine skills. Then about dyslexia, just a word. Dyslexia means reading disorder. We can all identify this word as WORD word. But in persons with severe dyslexia, the brain cannot read the word as WORD, but there is this type of pattern that the brain senses and they cannot read it correctly. This causes to dyslexia. And they cannot read. നമുക്കൊരു സിനിമ ഓർമ്മയുണ്ട്, Tare Zameen Par. In that film, that child using to tell that when he takes the book, the letters seem to be jumping and dancing. And this is the problem with such type of person. They cannot read. When they take the book, they cannot understand what it is written on the book. This type of coordination is there. We can read it as correctly, but in type of dyslexic patients, they can only understand like this. And many persons, many students, they read this as a teapot. They cannot read as a teapot, and their brain visualizes this type of language, and it is called the mirror image. And dysgraphia means handwriting problem. It is not illegible handwriting that matters to dysgraphia, but there are various other factors that uppercase and lowercase. The child does not have any ability to write in correct letters. They mix uppercase and lowercase letters. The letters will be of different sizes. They cannot keep the line, and they cannot in apostrophes, commas, they cannot use all these types of things. Such writing disorder, we call it as dysgraphia. And dyscalculia. Dyscalculia means later I have told that mathematical disability. Mathematical disability in which the children does not have any number sense, which is greater, which is taller, which is smaller, and the place values of thousands, hundred, tens, and ones. The place value, the children will not be aware, and so they cannot do any calculation, and they do everything wrong. When they become teenagers, this dyscalculic patients cannot handle money matters, and when they went to grocery or etc., they cannot deal correctly with money matters. And also the ascending order, descending order, these all are problems with dyscalculic patients. Then another type of learning disability is dyspraxia. In dyspraxia, the child find it difficult to deal with fine motor skill. That is, they cannot button a shirt or they cannot lace a shoe, and hand-eye movement, hand-eye coordination. ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു ബോൾ എറിഞ്ഞാലും അവർക്കത് പിടിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല, ബിക്കോസ് കണ്ണെത്തുന്നിടത്ത് കൈ എത്തുന്നില്ല, അവർക്ക് അത് മനസ്സിലാക്കാനുള്ള ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുണ്ട്. So the finer motor skills and finer hand-eye movement, they are all are problematic with such dyspraxic patients. And in this type of dyslexia, dyspraxia, dyscalculia, dysgraphia, majority of children suffers from dyslexia, that is reading disorder. And a combination of these all disorders can be seen in a single child also. Then we can look into the consequences. These consequences can also be dealt with homeopathic medicine and anti-miasmatic medicines correctly. The consequences, because of this, they are unable to cope up with the peer group, and it also causes them depression, increased level of anxiety, and there is rejection from peer group, especially from parents, also from teachers, and this can lead them to increased level of anxiety, greater risk of depression, higher level of loneliness. They always want to sit lonely because the friends, teachers are not joining with them or taking care of them, and they have to face many teasing or other things from the school and from family. And there is these all things, they lead to greater risk of substance abuse, and the children are easily prone to addictions, severe addictions like smoking, alcohol, drug usage in very young age. And there is a greater risk of juvenile delinquencies. Can you follow?
Yeah, we can follow. We can follow. Okay.
And then we about the intervention, that is management. Management, it is better that learning disability, it is managed with a team persons, because a doctor alone or a psychologist alone cannot deal the severe specific learning disability. I mean severe specific learning disability. The learning disabilities that are caused by any emotional factors, family problems, or visual impairment, hearing impairment, these all can be dealt nicely. But severe specific learning disability, it could be managed with the help of a teamwork. That team include educational psychologist, then a speech language therapist. There must be an outreach nurse, a physical activity, then a social worker, community nurse. And so these type of persons can give adequate remedial measures. Remedial teaching is very important in case of specific learning disability, and the cause that is to be identified, and such type of intervention for each and every learning disability specific. And the intervention, ശരിക്കും പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഓരോ ഇൻഡിവിജ്വലിന് ഓരോ ഇന്റർവെൻഷൻ ആണ്, അവരുടെ ആ ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലം അറിഞ്ഞിട്ട് വേണം ഇന്റർവീൻ ചെയ്യാൻ എന്നുള്ളതാണ് പറയുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ unfortunately this cannot be implemented. So group therapies are there, behavior therapies are there, psychologist counseling are there. For each and every individual, this must be done. So it is very important that even if with our homeopathic medicine, intervention could be done, and we must refer such cases to for remedial measures. And also diagnosis. Diagnosis, it can be done by the intelligence quotient test, IQ test. That can also be done by counselors, psychologists. They can done adequately the intelligence IQ test. Then there are very remedial measures for identifying these type of disability. And the parents' role, it is very important that we rule out the visual test and hearing test. That is any sensory deficit, problem that learning disability due to sensory deficit, it must be ruled out. And the basic cause, early I have told that there are many causes. The basic cause must be found out, and it must be intervened in such a way. And the praise and appreciation from parents part is very important. Even though these persons, these individuals may be scholastically backward, but they are very creative. Many persons are very creative, and they excel in uh, any other field, that is like dancing, painting, such artistic in the characteristic of the persons must be very much praised and appreciated, and such type of training must be given to the students. This is for the management. We have to rule out the hearing, visual problems, auditory problems, and we have also rule out the medical problems. That for investigation, we must do thyroid hormone, testosterone hormone, prolactin, vitamin D level, calcium level, because lack of vitamin D, lack of vitamin calcium level, it can also cause a severe depression. And we must also check blood serum calcium level also, vitamin, and for this is also for the accessory management. We have to check these hormonal levels also, because thyroid profiles, testosterone, prolactin level, it will be varied in such type of learning disabled students. Then about the management, accessory management, I have already told that diet has a very important role in the case of learning disability, and consequences of skipping a breakfast. Breakfast is very important, because after fasting for 12 or 16 hours, the breakfast is very important. Today we can see that many students are skipping breakfast, and skipping breakfast will make students miss the unnecessary supply of nutrients and energy needed for the whole day. This will cause a lack of energy, and actually feel, and the student can feel its effect. They will not be able to focus their mind on academics and the other tasks they need to do. And in this process, they'll get lower grade. And about the dietary management, food rich in vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin B is essential for such type of students. And we have to avoid junk foods, carbonated drinks, Pepsi, Cola, then the burger, all these types of food must be avoided in such type of patients, because these type of food can cause anxiety, panic, etc. Tryptophan rich food, it helps for sleep, mood. And tryptophan rich food include nuts, seeds, red meat, lentils, beans, etc. Refined sugars, that is found in pastries, carbonated drinks, it can cause anxiety, panic. And phosphate, sausage, preserved food, milk and milk product, it also can increases the anxiety. Then magnesium also reduce anxiety. Magnesium rich food include banana, spinach, almonds, potatoes, etc. And tryptophan has got a calming effect on the brain. And then we can deal with the homeopathic approach. While talking about the homeopathic approach, the three important points we have to remember. We have to find out the miasmatic approach, then the repertorial, and finally the homeopathic therapeutics. Why do we select miasm, or what is the basis of selecting miasm for this type of disease? It is found that learning disability belongs, according to Hahnemann's classification, learning disability belongs to the chronic diseases, miasmatic disease. And in such type of disease, there is a need of a deep acting miasmatic medicine. And anti-miasmatic remedies are deep acting, because when we prescribe on acute symptoms or acute prescription, it may lead to recurrence of condition. And for the basic cause, and anti-miasmatic remedies are required. And genetic predisposition, we can find learning disability in genetic predisposition is predominant, and a chronic deep acting anti-miasmatic remedy can only with the help of such a remedy, the genetic predominance can be made latent. And syphilitic miasm is the basis of a genetic predisposition. And when the symptom recurrence, if we give any acute remedies or acute remedies based on acute symptoms, there will be recurrence of the symptoms. And the symptom recurrence can also be dealt with the chronic deep anti-miasmatic remedies. Why we should look after about the miasms? Because in chronic disease, Hahnemann has already told that with the help of only with the help of a chronic deep acting anti-miasmatic remedies, the chronic diseases can be controlled. Any doubt?
Ma'am, it is slides are not moving actually. It is on the miasm right now.
Slide illa. ഇതാണ്.
Okay.
അല്ല ഇത്രയും പറഞ്ഞതിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും?
No.
Hello?
Nothing. People are asking to talk in English. That's the only problem.
Okay.
Hello. You can continue, no problem. It is okay. It is clear now. No problem.
And we can look into the differentiating point of different miasm. I have dealt only with the learning disabled symptoms, symptoms of learning disability only. SORA. Soric children are very sentimental, and SORA is both hypersensitivity and hyperactivity, very active children, and they have very acute senses. And the concentration level and the moral values of SORA are very high. These symptoms are very important while differentiating the children when they come into our clinic. We can see some children are very active and highly impulsive, and they very quickly react to our questions and all. And such children mainly belong to Soric miasm. Then children are highly intelligent, and their Soric children are with clear and acute perception. Their acute senses are very acute, and the Soric phase children are very quick and to grasp, then they can easily grasp what is being taught. Soric children will fall ill depending on the external stimuli and factors like physical, emotional factors. And this is the importance why we look into the cause of the learning disability. I have already mentioned that certain emotional problems can also cause the learning disability. In the film Pranjiyatan, we can see that boy is not able to study because he had a definite and emotional trauma in his house, and this caused the learning disability. Such causes can be dealt nicely with the deep acting anti-Soric remedy. And Soric children, they get very easily ill upon the physical factors like electrical, thermal, chemical conditions, or emotional factors like shock, grief, pleasure, love, hate, vexation. Emotional factors causes an aggravation in Soric children, and they are easily ameliorated by comfort. And the Soric children, they easily get angered, but they are only of a short time, short-tempered, and for a very short period. Soric children are curious and actively participate in all events, and they are very quick in response. Curiosity because they want to learn more things, and they are very intelligent. They want to study new things. They want to explore places, explore things, and they do all mechanic work and things. They all are Soric children, and they are nature-loving children. They love pet animals, trees, etc. And Soric children, they have a wonderful world of imagination, and they are very artistic, and they have a lot of positive imagination and creativity. Even if Sora is highly intelligent, highly restlessness can cause the Soric children. They have a wandering of thoughts, crowding of thoughts, changeability of ideas, and there is an overflow of ideas which lead them to a concentration deficit. Concentration, actually Soric students have a high concentration, but they are highly restless, and there is an overcrowding of ideas and thoughts. This may lead to a lack of concentration, and they are easily distracted students. And anxiety, they have anxiety and confusion, and all fears and phobias come under Sora. These are the main symptoms of SORA. And in learning disabled students also, we can see these symptoms: emotional upset students, then easily angered students. We can see many students are coming to our clinic. Parents are telling these type of problems. And with the history and basic cause, we can understand and we can give deep anti-miasmat antisoric remedies. Then syphilis. All form of mental retardation falls into syphilis. All form of mental retardation, all form of antisocial behaviors come under syphilis. And destruction, the syphilitic students are destructive, violence, negativism, degeneration, manifest syphilis. A syphilitic child has very poor memory and their concentration level are extremely poor. They have extremely low intelligence and they cannot correlate things in life. Lack of perception, thinking and feeling. Unlike Soric children are emotionally very sensitive and they have a greater attachment to parents, teachers and other. Syphilitic children have a lack of feeling and they feel no attachment to the society or parents or siblings. And all type of improper behaviors, it also come under SORA. And Soric children are very, syphilis. Syphilitic children are very cruel and they harm others. Syphilitic children have aversion to all kind of studies. Dull, stupid and stubborn children. And as I already told, genetic inheritance is syphilis. So in order to manage this type of children, we have to give anti-syphilitic remedies. And syphilitic children are very mischievous and they have their moderate to severe delayed developmental milestone. Then scholastic performance. Syphilitic children are extremely poor performers in schools and in extreme cases, they cannot remember, read, write or comprehend anything. Then all type of behavioral disorder, that is antisocial behavior, autism, mental retardation, schizophrenia, all type of addictions, hyperactivity, reading disorder, writing disorder, mathematic disorder belongs to syphilis. Then psychosis, slowness, suppression and shame. They are mentally confused, physically confused and they have a poor memory. They forget everything, concentration level is low. And in learning disability, psychosis has very least role because learning disability is considered to be a mixture of syphilis and soric miasm. LD, in many cases, combination of SORA and syphilis lead to learning disability. And a combination of SORA and syphilis, it is a tubercular miasm. Along with these mental symptoms, physical symptoms, other physical symptoms, that is in many learning disabled children, we have got the symptom that they are sensitive to cold, they are prone to respiratory illness, nocturnal enuresis, that is an important point. In many learning disabled children, nocturnal enuresis is present and we have cases with the strong positive family history of tuberculosis, recurrent respiratory illness, and all genetic transference belongs to syphilitic miasm. And if there is any glandular involvement, there is scrofula, that is syphilis and psychosis. And in our master's, many pioneers book, there is a clear, it is said that about the learning disabled person, that is in H.A. Roberts' book, The Principles and Practice of Principles and Art of Cure by Homeopathy. They said that the tubercular patient is manifesting the union of syphilitic and soric dyscrasia. And often times we find child who has inherited this stigmatic combination has a tendency towards tuberculosis. And the child present the picture of the problem child in the school being slow of comprehension, dull, unable to keep a line of thought. He is unsocial, keeps to himself and become morose and sullen. It is a typical picture of learning disabled student. the thoughts and ideas vanishes away, and he tries to read over and over again, but he can't retain it. And it is said in that book that no greater service can be rendered to society than to meet this condition of problem child of school age and under with homeopathic treatment using weapons as the anti-syphilitic and anti-soric remedies. And they will be able to manage normally and become useful, happy citizens with homeopathic medicines. Then these are the few rubrics that are helpful in the learning disability. That is misplacing words. We can find Nitramure, Lycopodium. Mispronounces word, Causticum. Reverse writing, Lachesis, Lycopodium, Thuja, Calcarea fos. Omitting letters, Lacaninum, Lycopodium. Omitting words, Lycopodium, Thuja. Calculation mistakes, Nux-vomica, Lycopodium, Medorinum. And concentration difficult, Nux-vomica and Mercurius. And these remedies we can give as constitutional remedies. Tuberculinum, in many cases, tuberculina has saved many children, and in higher potency 1 or 10, there is a great change we can find in this type of children. Then Silesia, phosphorus, Nux-vomica, sulfur, Medorinum, Calcarea carp, Lycopodium, along with the physical symptoms and other constitutional symptoms. Then anti-miasmatic remedies classified according to the predominance of the miasms or the symptoms. Antisoric remedies we can give sulfur, sornum, Nitramure, Graphitis, phosphorus. Antisyphilitic, Mercurius, Syphilinum. In such cases, antipsychotic, Medorinum, Thuja, Natrum sulf. And antitubercular, tuberculinum, Calcarea fos, Beritacar, Arcidate, Caliidate. And tuberculinum, Calcarea carp, these are of great help in this type of cases. And just I have prepared some repertoire rubric. In many rubrics it is given the rubrics pertaining to learning disabilities in various repertories. Just we can go through these repertories. Synthesis, mind delusion, that
The
is for
slides are
selection of.
moving very slow actually.
Oh,
The slides are moving very slow. I think it is now okay. It is like there is a delay in the slides. Okay, it's okay. You can continue. Okay.
okay. Can you understand me?
Yeah. We are getting. Okay. Okay, you can continue.
Okay. We can find various rubric pertaining to learning disability. Just I will go through these rubrics. Mind delusion, mind memory, weakness of memory, inability for writing, inability writing this dysgraphia, mind writing indistinctly, writes, ailment from writing left hand of suppression, and there is only a single remedy, Staphysaria, and it has helped in many cases. Murphy's repertory, learning disability, studying, reading, learns with difficulty. Mistakes in calculating, it can be given in dyscalculic children. There are many rubrics pertaining to learning disability. And we can look into some therapeutics also. Agaricus. In agaricus, the children are late to learning to walk. That is delayed milestones. It can be given. Slow comprehension, and the child is wild at playing. They always want to play. Before, these type of children are brilliant in one subject only, There is partial intelligence. And in before and agaricus, there will be a history of epilepsy too. Then carcinosin is also an important remedy. Carcinosin, the main point is ailments from repression of excessive parental control. And carcinosin students are the patient is very fastidious, and there is a need for an order and control of life. Then Calcarea-Carp, the children are very obstinate, hardworking, and Calcarea-Carp hypotensive, it can be given in cases when there is a delayed milestone also. Talking late, walking delayed, along with the glandular swellings. Difficult dentition and late. Then causticum. They are rebel children. Hello?
Yeah, we can follow. We can follow. Only there is a slowness of the slides moving. That is the thing. No problem.
Okay. Graphitis children are timid and reserved. They are also obstinate and they discontented, easily offended, and weakness of short-term memory. Hyoscyamus. Jealousy and suspiciousness mark hyoscyamus. They are also quarrelsome children and children playing with genitals or holding them. Behavioral problems in children. Ignatia, they are emotionally sensitive students, and they ailment from grief, disappointment, any family history, family emotional problems all lead to ignatia we can prescribe. Then lachesis, there is a constant overflowing of ideas and they jump from one to another. They are very dictatorial and jealousy. Then lycopodium, there is a lack of self-confidence, and lycopodium is also an important remedy in this type of learning disabled students. There is weakness of memory and they spells wrongly, misplaces words or syllables. The children are very bossy, dictatorial, and they are rude at home. Merxol, it is an antisyphilitic remedy. Merxol, the children have violent impulses, that is to strike and even kill others. And children are very sensitive. Natremure, emotional vulnerability leading to introversion, and the Natremure students are very closed person and they are intolerant of any form of grief, rejection, and they does not try to show emotions. And they're very artistic students, fastidious, well behaved and responsible compared to the age. And Naxomica, these students are highly ambitious and they are competitive to a pathological degree. Highly competitive students belongs to Naxomica. They are fastidious also and they are strongly workaholic. Pulsatilla, they have forsaken feeling and often expressed in need of attention, and they do anything to fulfill this need and consolation, amelioration. We know that Pulsatilla is an yielding emotional sympathetic remedy. And Stramonium, violence and fear of violence, fear of being injured, forsaken feeling, then mental condition, mania, psychosis with violent behavior. Then sulfur, self-conscious, selfish, children, very curious children. The investigating mentality, an obstinate, domineering, wants to be treated as grown-ups. Always occupied children. Then Tuja, they have a low self-esteem, feeling of worthlessness, feels that nobody would love them, and swallows word at the end of sentence, and slowness of mind. That is due to the psychotic miasm. tuberculinum are never truly satisfied and driven to change. They are cosmopolitan, we know, and they always want to travel. Their fear of dogs and cat, compulsive neurosis, mental retardation in children. Tuberculinum is of extreme help in this type of learning disability. And another important point I have to tell is people who have huge abilities usually have a disability. That is, many eminent personalities like Albert Einstein, Bruce Jenner, Thomas Alva Edison, they had learning disability. And we have to assure the parents that learning disability is not a disease and it is a condition of mind, and we can manage it very nicely with the homeopathic medicines and also accessory management, counseling, other remedial measures. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Can you share a few? Can you tell few experiences with the different miasmatic cases you have treated in your practice?
Okay. I have one or two cases with the tuberculinum. That is the tuberculinum. The students, there is a recurrent respiratory illness, and the child cannot write. The misplaces words, omission, many problems was there. And while taking the history, it is found that her father died due to tuberculosis, and the children, she is also having a recurrent respiratory illness, and cannot attend the school. Absenteeism was there, and I managed it with tuberculinum 1. Two cases, tuberculinum with the positive history of tuberculosis. Another medicines that I have given a Natramur, where emotional family problems are many, and with the constitutional symptoms of Natramur also. Is it okay, Deepu?
Yeah. If participants having any doubts, then you can write it on chat box. We can directly move into the question answer session now. Please. Many have asked regarding the slides. I told them that you will provide the slides.
Okay.
What potency to be used in the cases of learning disability?
Usually I am giving high potency because learning disability is due to a mental problem, and high potency can help in many cases. 1 or 10.
Then suggest some suspicious remedies.
Constitutional remedy we can give high potency.
I think somebody has asked regarding the suspicious remedies. I think.
Hyoscyamus.
Then remedy for laziness.
Laziness, calcarea cup will help.
The repetition of medicines. The repetition of medicines in cases.
Repetition.
Yeah.
Repetition. Okay. I used to repeat remedies 1 or 10 monthly, and along with the biochemic calcarea force.
Okay. In mental disease, we can give antivirus? How we can select? I think it's a big topic.
Hello.
In mental diseases, we give antivirus. How can we select?
How can we select antisoric remedies, sir?
I think it's a big question. The question is not clear actually.
Uh,
Uh,
symptoms can be selected only on the basis of symptom similarity.
can we cure autism completely? I think no.
No. Autism can only be managed.
Disability means
For
it
the
cannot be changed. Can we change it with our remedies fully? Any research to substantiate it?
learning disability cannot be cured. It is an important point, but we can manage that. I already told that there are many consequences of learning disabilities. We can manage a student without going into such consequences. Learning disability, specific learning disability, it is due to the disorder in brain or central nervous system, and that we cannot completely cure with our remedies.
What is the rubric we took for child during mother womb?
Child,
I think you had told the initially regarding the pregnancy problems in can be lead to learning disability. So what can be the rubrics we look for
fetal
child during?
alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, right.
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah. Then can we take rubrics according to that?
Rubrics,
Actually,
I
no.
don't think for that specific rubric is there.
Remedies for intellectual. Remedies for intellectual. I don't know why. I don't
Hello.
know. Get remedy for in remedy to increase the intellectual ability. I think so.
Natromure can be given. Natromure high potency. It is an excellent remedy.
Role of LM potencies in learning disability cases.
I haven't given LM potency.
Then many are to ask regarding the autism approach. What is the approach in autism cases?
Autism, it is a different topic.
Child who is violent and destructive, but also good in studies, which miasm?
All type of destructiveness, violence belongs to syphilitic miasm.
Name other therapy to stop or not?
Other therapy means
I think the supporting measures are there thinking. I think.
supporting measures cannot be stopped. For learning disability, remedial measures is must. And with the help of a special educator, counselor, remedial measures are necessary.
Any common standard questionnaire that can be used into clinic to assess such learning disability?
There are many questionnaires for identifying learning disability, but these are all, I think, specific questionnaires are there for in the that are used by psychologists.
3-year
Wechsler's
old.
intelligence scale, Bennett's intelligence scale, such type of questionnaires are there. Then IQ testing also, there are specific questionnaires.
3-year old male child, very active, but he's just make sounds. He repeats words like appa, amma only. When parents tell it repeatedly, by which medicine can we can give? Can we manage this case?
3 years old.
Yeah, I think yes.
3 years old child.
I think the difficulty to pronounce words they're telling, asking.
If it is such a difficulty, we have to seek the help of a speech therapist also.
Can you please tell about relationship with their sibling and how the parents tackle sibling rivalry, if any?
I
Hello?
didn't get the question. Hello?
Can you please tell about relationship with their sibling and how the parent tackle sibling rivalry?
How the
I don't
parent?
get the question. How the parents tackle sibling rivalry, if any? I
Dibu,
don't get the
എനിക്ക്
question. Actually, we can move to.
എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായില്ല
I too.
ദീപു.
Okay, I will ask that. For behavioral problems, only without any pathology, do we need to give remedies or only counseling?
We can give remedies
Pathology.
without pathology. We can give any some antisoric remedies based on the symptom similarity.
Any relation with a single child and his learning disability, whether it hinders into the treatment approach?
Single child and learning disability.
Yeah, whether it hinders into the treatment. എനിക്ക് തോന്നുന്നത് ഈ ലേണിംഗ് ഡിസബിലിറ്റി വരുന്ന കേസിൽ സിംഗിൾ ചൈൽഡ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അത് ട്രീറ്റ്മെന്റിനെ ഹിൻഡർ ചെയ്യുമെന്നായിരിക്കും ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്.
ഇല്ല, no.
In which age we can confirm ADHD? I think it's not the question.
Attention deficit hyperactive disorder.
In which age we can confirm?
These type of all disabilities we can identify from childhood itself. That is delayed in speaking and learning, and delayed in speaking, walking. It is an important point, and all milestones there are specific age, and if there is any delay in the age, we must take into concern.
Any
and
change
ADHD we can identify when the students go to start schooling.
Any change in learning disability if we change the medium, English to Malayalam?
It is found that such cases are there. It may lead to learning disability, but it can be managed well because there is no pathology. There is only emotional pressure, problem or fear. The basic fear or tension may cause that type of learning disability, and it can be managed well.
Okay. Is there are ailments from and the causation? Causative factors are same, one and the same. This causation and causative factors are one and the same. I think the question with the causative factors you had told regarding the environmental factors now. So that can be taken for causation.
Environmental factors, yes, it can be taken as causation.
Medicine for fear of studying and weak memory in children.
Hello.
I got a call, ma'am, actually. Behavioral problems like abusiveness and violence, like beating parents, some common remedies.
For abusive?
Yeah, abusiveness and violence. Like
for violence, we can give tuberculinum, carcinosin, heparsulf, veratrum, tarantula.
Okay. Can we have any? Can he have any medicines for the case, ma'am? 3-year-old case.
Hello. 3-year-old.
Sorry, ma'am. Sorry, I got a call from the DMO right now. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I think. Can I ask my customer Dimple? Okay, Dr. Dimple, I will unmute you. You can unmute yourself. Okay, I will unmute you. Okay. Dr. Dimple, you can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Okay.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
That was a wonderful session. But ma'am, what my question was, like, if one of the child is suffering and the other children are normal, generally the patient behaves abnormally and they need an extra attention from the parents. So sometimes there is a sibling rivalry between the kids because one of them is getting extra attention. So how do the parents tackle this situation when one of the child is a special child and the other siblings are healthy and normal?
The parents, they have to tackle it because it is a very difficult problem in if both the children are normal itself. There is a sibling rivalry in many houses and the parents has to tackle it. But this type of disabled children, if the disability is a major factor, then that child has to be given special attention and they have to be sent to the special school itself.
I hope you got the answer. Okay. Then dyscalculia, ma'am, can you share your experiences in dyscalculia? Can we use cifilinum in such cases?
Cifilinum is a remedy and naxomica. Calculation difficult in naxomica and it's an important remedy. I've got a result with naxomica.
Okay, I think it is. There are many keep on asking the outside. If you're giving give your number or email, they can directly contact you. Is that okay?
Okay, I will get. Okay, I will get.
Okay, so thank you so much. That was an awesome session, and it just went on beautifully. And we on behalf of IHMA and IHMA Hope webinar series, I'm extremely thanking you for taking a session
Thank
for
you.
us, and also the participants. We have another session on night at 8:30 by Dr. Simpson. Please be there. Thank you.
Thank you.